Alrighty, this is gonna be part 16. I assume this will be the finale. I haven't read ahead, so I don't know for sure, but no worries. We are headed back towards La Runelle, and yeah. Shazam. Yes, everybody's runes are reset, so that's good. I don't know. Where am I supposed to go? What is around here? Is there any special treasures? Is there any cocaine? Let's just let them go. I can't fathom there's any reason to screw around. Unless there's some good items or something. Wow, there's nothing over here. Looks like we ran into some soldiers. Alrighty, let's wipe these bitches out. I don't know. I guess we wiped out the blue boys. And we find a robe of mist, which I don't even know what that does. Repel magic. Well, that's probably better. Let's see. Oh boy. This place is big. We got a Bolt of Wrath, which is garbage. Alrighty. Oh, there's some more blue boys. Doom. You just be fucking shit up. Let's see what happens. Good enough. Wow, there's a lot of blue boys. spaghettos. It's locked. Never forgetto delicious spaghettos, or you'll die. Yeah, we'll just let him go. I think there's a rune over here. Might as well get it. Do do do. Yep. We flocked those mother flockers right in the flock hole. Yeah, whatever. I can hear the birds chirping outside. The sun must be coming up. Little birdie birds, chirpy chirping. That wasn't very nice. Oh my. Han says, so you've come this far. Looks like we couldn't stop the bright shield rune and the black sword rune from fighting after all. Me and Genkaku, all we managed to do was buy a little bit more time. I'm gonna say, get the hell out of my way. Han says, not likely, Sonny. My job is to protect the king. You won't get by me so easily. Han says, the duel with Genkaku, it continues here. It's gonna be a uno on uno. I can't let you past here, son. Watch and learn, boy. This is how to wield a sword. Yeah, you be dead. Bye. Han says, Genkaku son, what's your name? I say Bunny. He says, I have to apologize to all of you. 25 years ago, Genkaku and I sealed our two runes. The bright shield and black sword were once one in its true form. As the rune of beginning, it has the power to end war, but in order to wield that power, you must first... He collapses. Han says, Bunny, you're a strong young man. Genkaku and I were weak. Forgive us that weakness. Han says, go now. Han says, Genkaku, now I can finally rest. My. Me, my, mo. Beep, bop, bop, ba doop, ba dop, bop. Let's see. Yeah. Oh my, so many potential ways to go. Doom. Well, that is locked apparently. Look at these dirty, dirty bastards. Oh boy. Well, I guess we don't go up there. Guess we gotta run around in circles. What's over in the hour? Well, that's the way I came in, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. Oh my. 2 more doors. Oh ho ho. Gosh, I must have my money maxed out again. It's locked. More and more enemies. Apparently I'm a genius. Oh boy. Where the heck am I going? Nothing in here, apparently. Map on a desk. Wow. Such insight. Where the hell are we going? Not there. Not there either. Oh, here comes some more douchebags. Well, geez, I don't need to kill anything else, because my money is going to be freaking maxed out in a second here. Okay, that's locked. Really? I have no clue if I'm even going the right way. Oh boy. So many enemies. Okay. Well, that's a place to save. Seems like a good sign. There ain't nothing over there. What do we got over in the hour? Oh, look. We got an escape talisman. Bronzum. What is this thing? Bronzum is dead. We killed it. I don't even know why I bother. Huh. Nothing there. Windows set 7. Oh my. here is Colgan. He says, Lord Bunny, the Blight family throne room is past here. It's no place for rabble like you. Seed says, we're not giving up our country so easily. We still have our pride and won't let you take it away. I say I'll force my way in. Seed says you'll have to beat us first, just like Luca Blight. Just go ahead and destroy everything in your path. Colgan says, let's go, Lord Bunny. Rude. So what do they want to tangle with today? How is that? Bye. I say the outcome's already decided. Seed says, it really is so strange, Bunny, that we should fight. Colgan says, Lord Bunny, you were the hope of your army, just as Lord Jowie was the hope for our side. He rid us of Luca Blight, and we hoped we could lead Highland to a better future. Seed says, go. We don't have the strength to fight. Seed says, Colgan, it was fun. All the plans we made for this country, for the future. Colgan says, yeah, it's a good thing that we did die along with this country. Yamama. Let's go back really quick here. Pilika says, "What's wrong, Uncle Jowie?" Jowie says, "Pilika, sweetie, this is where we say goodbye." Pilika says, "Yeah. But you'll be back soon, just like always, right?" Jowie says, "This is probably the last time you'll see me. It's goodbye forever." Pilika says, "No. I don't want you to go away. I don't want to be alone." Jowie says, "Pilika, listen to me. You're going to grow up and meet lots of people. You're going to lose a lot of people too. Don't forget, Pilika. Enjoy the moments you have together. Because nothing lasts forever, okay?" Jowie says, "Pilika." Pilika says, "Okay, I understand, but can I ask you a favor?" Jowie says, "What is it?" Pilika says, "Can you pick me up and hold me like my daddy used to? Just once, please?" Jowie says, "Sure." Pilika says, "My daddy used to hold me just like this." Jowie says, "Thanks, Pilika." Julia says, "You called?" Jowie says, "Come in." Jowie says, "I have a favor to ask of you, Julia." Julia says, "What is it?" Jowie says, "Seed and Kulgan can buy us some time, but sooner or later this castle will fall. When that happens, Highland will disappear. I want you to take Pilika, and the two of you flee to Harmonia. I've prepared a nice home for you and Pilika there. I want you to live there, not as the Blight family, but under a new name, so that you and she can have a new start." Julia says, "I will, my lord. So it's really over?" Jowie says, "That's right." Julia says, "In that case, farewell. Come here, Pilika, honey." Jowie says, "Julia, I'm sorry." Julia says, "Why do you say that? Why are you apologizing?" Jowie says, "Julia?" Julia says, "You think I didn't know how you used me, what you did to my brother and father? I knew all along." She says, "Even then, I loved you for your dreams and for your goals, so don't apologize to me now. You don't need to say sorry. You're my husband and the man I will always love." Julia says, "If I were to die, would you shed tears for me?" Jowie says, "Please live, Julia." Julia says, "This is the final farewell." They both say farewell to each other. Whew. Oh boy. Leon says, "Bunny, I never meant for this to happen, but I must admit I'm impressed you made it here. This is the end. The beast rune that Luca Blight left, its demonic incarnation is here. The demon that fed on the blood and souls of the Muse citizens. It's all I could do just to keep it sealed. It was Luca's plan all along to unleash this beast on the world. This'll be your final test. Can you win this time, Bunny?" Oh boy. Alrighty. Oh, it has all kinds of targets, huh? Let's go with... let's do this then. What the hell is going on with this? So this asshole can go twice, even though he's only got one fucking body part left alive. Seems fair. Jesus. Looks like this fucker's dead. My money was already maxed. Stallion says, is this the throne room? Luke says, looks like the king isn't here. The castle is shaken. Camus says that battle must have triggered something. Let's get out of here. Plus Megara says, let's run. And I say, you're right. Mazes says, indeed, let's go. Apparently we escaped the castle. So there are 4 endings. I don't think I got the true ending because I missed 2 of the Stars of Destiny. Which I can say if you don't get all 108, Nanami dies, and that locks you out of, I think, the true ending. But there are multiple other things you have to do to keep Nanami alive as well. She has to be wearing armor. You have to choose certain dialogue responses in different spots. All kinds of stuff. Fitcher says, Lord Bunny. Leona says, don't even say that as a joke. Teresa says, he'll come back. He can't die. He's gonna bring peace to this land. Ridley says, look. And we run out of the castle. Victor says, Bunny. Flick says, Bunny. Vicky says, Bunny. Amada says, I was worried about you, Bunny. Oh my god. Meg says, welcome back, Bunny. Chaco says, that's the Bunny I know. You're blessed with good luck in combat. Ellie says, Bunny, thank the gods. Rena says, you did it. You came back, Bunny. Bolgan says, terrific. Great. Everybody's exclaiming. They're all very happy. Ooh. When the credits roll, I'll probably explain what the other types of endings are. You could always look them up on YouTube, I'm sure. Anyways, Ellie says, good morning, Bunny. Get up. Representative Mackay from Two River and Mayor Gustav from Tinto are waiting for you in the Great Hall. Come on, hurry already. The war may be over, but there's still lots of things to be done. You have a whole new country to create, right? Everyone's in the Great Hall, licking my balls tonight. Naked. Meow, 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 meow. Anyways. Shu says, we've been waiting for you. Mackay says, congratulations, Lord Bunny. Now we can begin to rebuild after this long, terrible war. Gustav says, at least now there's one less enemy threatening the city-state soil. Teresa says, but we still don't have true peace in these lands. Lord Bunny, there's something we wish to ask you. Teresa says there's still Harmonia to the north of here, so we can't completely relax. Furthermore, because there was no trust between us, Luca Blight was able to divide the city-state. We need a single unified country, one that can stand together against its enemies. Teresa says, we want you to create a new country here, Bunny Country, and we want you to lead it. Mackay says this matter was voted on and approved by 2 Rivers, 3 Houses of Parliament. Gustav says if it means a stronger nation able to defend itself, we have no objection. Camus and Mikkeltov say the knightdom of Matilda is no more, but we will follow your orders in this matter. Jess says most of the strength of Muse was stolen by Luca Blight, but we still haven't lost our pride as the center of the state. As acting mayor of Muse, I intend to follow the will of Lord Bunny as well. I say, I understand. Shu says, Lord Bunny, we thank you. Shu says, we're here to announce the birth of Penis Country. May it bring peace and prosperity to this land forever. We swear to serve Lord Bunny with pride and fidelity. Or fealty. I don't know. Teresa became mayor of Greenhill and made peace with the Karaya. Shin left Greenhill to sharpen his skills as a swordsman. Amelia returned to New Leaf Academy and became headmaster. Fitcher returned to Muse and was later elected mayor. Jess chose to live as a normal citizen. Hauser became commander of the Penis National Army. Freed refused a position in the country of Penis and returned to Radat. Yoshino went with Freed and they got married. Marlowe founded a library in Tinto. Gijamu fought in the Grasslands War as captain of Tinto forces. Lo Wen lives in Two River where she opened a restaurant. Koyu visits Marlowe and marvels at scholarships. Hilda returned to the White Deer Inn to live a happy life with her son and husband Alex. Maximilian ended his career as a knight. Mikkeltov reformed Matilda knightdom. Same for Camus. And Richmond is a private investigator in Radat to this day. Ellie returned to her life as a performer. Rena did the same, and so did Bolgan. Annalie travels with her music group, with Pico and Alberto. No, just with Pico and someone else. Anyways, Alberto... No, yeah. He's improving his armor skills that he learned in Crom. Taiho returned to Kaku to live his life of ribaldry and moral turpitude. Yamku likes to fish on Lake Turan. Templeton is traveling to discover the edge of the world. Pesmerga left the army to pursue Uber. Killy traveled to the Tauran Republic, searching for the mystery of the Sindar. Lorelei is trying to solve it before Killy can. Sai returned to his wife. Tomo reunited with his parents. Hannah journeyed to the grasslands without saying a word to anyone. Zamza stayed in the Penis Army as magic instructor. George, with his contract over, he left like a ghost. No one knows where he is. Anita traveled to Tauran Republic to challenge her rival. My. Ridley returned to Two River as leader of the Kobold Army. Chaco basically did the same thing, but for the winged people. Sid is living somewhere in Two River, where he does his best not to frighten the townsfolk. Genjin achieved his desire of becoming captain. Gabocha is performing admirably as Genjin's lieutenant. Yuzu found her grandpa and returned home with Taro. Vincent journeyed to the Holy Kingdom of Harmonia to continue studies. Simone followed Vincent, and Hans is still working as the armorer of Carrot Castle. Ulan stayed in the nation of Penis and became captain of bodyguards. Genshu returned to his life of wandering. Gantets returned to Kalan in the Tauran Republic. Taki is living happily with her daughter's family. Shiloh, his gambling house is still a success in the castle. Tetsu returned to Lake West, where he's building the largest bathhouse. Rakamaru traveled north in search of his object of revenge. Long Chan Chan never forgets to do his workouts. Wakaba is training with his teacher, Long Chan Chan. Meg took off to find Jupo. Gadget continues to travel with Meg. Tenkao returned to his quiet life in Crom Village. Rora journeyed north towards Tauran Republic. Tasai gained great fame as a swordsmith while working at the castle. Labrante works as an appraiser while searching for the Celadon urn. Mazis set off for Tauran Republic to battle Crowley, the wizard, his arch rival. Those are the only two we missed. Hoy says he decided to retire from thievery, but he realized it was a mistake. Tony is growing vegetables. Hayo is wandering around trying to avoid being caught by the organization. Adelaide returned to South Window to continue inventing. Jude stayed at the castle to complete work on his deity. Jean returned to Ante to continue being a rune master. Karen, I don't know. Connell returned to Forest Village. Luke considered his role ended and returned to Lucknot service. Ugh. Feather had no place to return to, so he protects the castle. Siegfried returned to the forest. Muku Muku returned to the forest from whence he sprung. Humphrey set off again on a journey for the one temple of the Crystal Ballet. Futch set off with Humphrey in search of a dragon. Millie traveled to the grasslands to search for a bride for Bonaparte. Stallion continues his journey being fast. Mondo, after completing his mission, returned to Rakaku village. Sasuke did the same with Kasumi and Mondo. Amada commandeered a ship and returned to the island countries. Bedeau stayed in Penis as a beast master where he practices unique skills. Bob moved back to Kobold village where he complains a lot. Ida returned to the deep forest. Kinnison returned with Shiro to the woods near Ryubei, and Shiro is always seen by the side of his master Kinnison. Oof, my shoulders are messed up. Flick set off on a journey with Victor. Victor did the same. Nina tried to follow Flick. She's still waiting for him to return. Sierra decided to hang out with humans instead of returning to Blue Moon. Khan became the first vampire hunter and started to look for a new life. Clive set off once again on his hunt for Elsa. Vicky drank too much champagne and accidentally teleported somewhere. Hicks continued with his coming-of-age journey with Tenegar. And I guess Tenegar received blessing to get married to Hicks. Kiba led his own unit and was killed. Klaus stayed at the castle and continued to be a strategist. Kasumi went back to Rakaku. Barbara became keeper of the nation's vault. Juan returned to Muse to heal people that got injured during the war. Tada continued to train under Juan. Leona says there's never an empty chair at her tavern. Sheena returned to Torin to get some extra gold. Apple said goodbye to Shu and set off on a journey to learn about Matthew. Shu dreams of a quiet life, but he continues to play a vital role. Nanami died in Rock Axe trying to protect Bunny and Joey. Bunny continues to lead the nation of Penis. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't realize that when I named the town it would be used so often. Oh boy. Anyways, I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit. So if we got a different ending, this would be ending where we kill Joey. The way it would have played out is Shu would have said, "We've been waiting for you, Lord Hero." Makai would have said, "Now we can finally begin to rebuild after this long, terrible war." Gustav would have said, "At least now there's one less enemy threatening us." Teresa would say, "We don't have true peace. There's something we wish to ask of you. There's still Harmonia to the north. Because there's no trust between us, Luca Blight was able to divide us. We need a single unified country. Lord Hero, we want you to create a new country here." Makai would say the matter was voted and approved. It's all very similar. Anyways, I guess if you say I can't do it, like where I said I understood, this is what would have happened. Okay. So Apple would have said, so you... Wow. That's obviously not right. Jowie said, "Hero, you came just like you promised. This is where our journey began. You and I walked along the same path for so long together. But this is where they began to diverge. I have no regrets, but if I did, it would be that I had to betray the city-state and assassinate Lady Annabelle. You and I were a lot alike. We were both aiming for the same thing. At the Highland camp, after I let you both escape ahead, I was captured and met Luca Blight again. I hated him from the beginning. It's true, but I think I admired his strength. I thought if I was that strong, I could protect everyone and could create a gentle world where no one would be hurt. But no, forget about it. This is a battle between the King of Highland and the leader of your army. This is truly the final battle. So you could say, I guess you're right, or we don't need to fight. If you want to kill Jowie, you say, I guess you're right. You'd have a one-on-one duel where you would win. And Jowie would say, that's right, hero, good. Now this war will finally end. Hold up your right hand. I was watching you all this time. Remember, these two runes were once one, you know? Peace is a beautiful thing, even if it comes at the end of a long, brutal war. It may seem like all is lost, but we'll always have memories. Forgive me, hero, I sent many men to their deaths. No one knows pain of that more than I do. But, just as I thought, you had no choice, you had to defeat me. A glorious hero defeats an evil king. The people will talk in sins about your heroic rise to fame and forget the horrors and sins of war. The defeating soldiers, too, will feel comforted by the fact that they were defeated by a hero and deceived by an evil king. Then I guess the runes would have been combined. Jowie says, I want you to become a great leader. Hold on dearly to this peace that we fought so hard for. The rune will lend you its power, I'm sure of it. Farewell, my friend. And he would die in your arms, and you would get the same scenes as the first ending. Anyways, this would be ending 3. It has much of the same dialogue. You would still choose the I can't do it option, but in this case, all 108 of the Stars of Destiny would be alive, and you'd still have that duel with Jowie, and then at the end of the first duel, because I guess there's 2 duels, Jowie would say, why have you come all this way to decide not to fight? The hero would say there's no reason to fight you. Jowie would say there is a reason to remove any trace of Highland from this land. Jowie would say, Agaris Blight and Luca Blight are already dead, and I've put Gilia to rest with my own hands. I'm the last living Blight. Jowie would say, cut the Blight bloodline once and for all, or there will always be fanatics who will try to revive the Highland Kingdom. He would conclude, after all, sometimes hope can drive people to madness. Let's make this war the last war to ever plague the land. Then you would fight in another duel. After that duel, Jowie would say, I was always jealous of you. There's something so strong and so gentle. That's all I ever wanted, was to be loved by everyone just like you. And then Jowie would say, I used too much power, the beast rune that Luca tried to free. I had to use my black sword rune to stop it. And blah, 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 a bunch of blah. You would get to a dialogue choice. Basically, you would say that you're not going to kill Jowie. And essentially, it's like the super good ending. It appears that the rune would start to glow and heal Jowie's body. Leknat would say, the rune of beginning, it only appears when the holders of the 2 runes face each other in combat. Just as when this world was first born. Even so, you chose not to fight. That spirit and the spirit of the 108 Stars of Destiny have called forth the power of the true rune of beginning. Just as I thought, you are strong. Please go. Hero and Jowie, the world is still mostly unknown to you, overflowing with new things. There's no reason for you to stay in these lands. Jowie would say, but I murdered people with my own 2 hands. My sins are heavy. Leknat would have then said, they will not disappear as long as you live, and I believe you're strong enough to go and make the world a better place. Anyhow, Jowie would say, the man called Jowie Blight has no place on this world. I can forget this land, forget the name, and I can start again. You would say, of course. Jowie would say, this was the place where our journey began. How many hours have passed since we first left here? Let's make this place the beginning of our new journey. And let's see. Jawi would say if you hadn't run away, and then I guess she would come in and say, we'd have problems because without you two we wouldn't have peace in this land. And then he would say, Bunny, you're leaving, huh? I hoped you would stay and lead the country. You're the right man to do it. I won't stop you. You're certainly paid your dues. You have certainly paid your dues, and then some. Go out and see the world. It's still a big place. I hope that when you're finished, you'll come back. There's one thing I have left to report. Though I was asked not to tell you until this point, I'll understand if you wish to punish me. One Nanami fell in the Matilda Kingdom. You'll see the real scene, I guess. Flick says, what? But how could you fail? That's like the whole flashback scene. Essentially, Nanami would have survived. And yeah, then all three of them, I guess, go and do the thing, which is Journey Forever. It's kind of like a cute ending. I guess you would stop at Genkaku and pay respect to the grave, and you'd be with Pilika and Jilia as well. So that's kind of interesting. I guess there's a fourth ending where you can give up the fight in Tinto, and I guess it'll just get overrun by zombies. I didn't even know that was an ending. That's funny. Anywho, the game is definitely finished. I don't think there's anything like New Game Plus wise, but if you want to see the other couple endings, I'm quite sure you could find them on YouTube. Anyhow, thanks for sticking through this to the end. This will be the last broadcast for Suikoden II, and I'm sure I'll see you shortly with a new game. If you have any suggestions of which ones you want me to play next, do feel free to let me know in the chat room or on a comment on my YouTube page, or on Twitch, whichever you feel comfortable with. But yeah, thanks again, guys and gals and undecided, and we will see you soon with another game.